everybody, welcome to another week of Pilates plus Physio. Thank you very much for joining me again today. Let's get going. So starting off, feet flat down on the mat. Maybe just gently rock forward and back a little bit. So really feeling the bottom of your feet on the ground. So just pressure through the toes, pressure back through the heels. Forward onto the toes, back onto the heels, and then maybe just going all the way around the edge of your feet. So up the side, across the toes, down the other side, back through the heels. So a bit like you're standing on a round board with a ball in the middle, and you're just rolling right the way around the rim of that board. So just really feeling the bottom of your feet on the ground. And then going around the other way, up the side, cross the toes. Just make sure you've got your whole foot in contact with the floor. Right the way around. And just coming back right into the middle, even weight exactly through both feet. Just lengthening up through the hips a little bit, open out the shoulders, gently tuck in that chin, and imagine that balloon coming from the back of your head, taking you up towards the ceiling. Just gently swinging the arms. So let your head turn as well at the moment. So just let the arms swing, just turning your body. If you get dizzy, then maybe keep your head still. Or if you've got a bit of vertigo, keep your head still. Keep going with the arms so the shoulders are turning. You can get the head going again as well. Think of looking behind you. You want that movement to be going right the way down to your feet. So there's no sort of block anywhere, that whole body. So as you twist, the pressure is shifting from one side of your foot to the other. Maybe go back to keeping the head still again. Just swinging the arms, nice and relaxed. Great. Okay, coming back into the middle. If you can, bring one foot up. Give the bottom of your foot a bit of a slap. Remind your head what's on the end of your leg. And on the other side, bring the foot up. Give it a bit of a slap. We're going to do a little bit of balancing. So if your balance isn't great, stand near something to put a finger on, back of the sofa or the kitchen worktop. So stand nice and tall. Think of bending at the hip, bring a knee up in front. So you can just do that. Keep looking ahead. If you're wobbly, try and fix your eyes on something not wobbling. Fantastic. Swap legs. Gently peel the foot off the floor, bring the knee up. So you're really feeling the bottom of the foot on the ground. You've got your heel down, toes down, little toe, big toe, all on the floor. Swap legs. Those feeling steady, maybe turn your head left and come back. Turn to the right. And back. Good, good. Pop your foot down. Swap legs. Roll the knee up. Turn your head left. Whoop. And come back. Turn your head right. And back. Good. Don't worry if you're wobbly, because that just trains the balance mechanism a little bit. So if you are wobbly, that's fine. Just try and get your balance back again. So if you have to hold on and then let go again, that's fine. Bring the other leg off the floor. How about bring the arms up, bend the elbows, twist your whole body one way. And come back. And twist the other way. And back. Bring the arms down. Swap feet, other knee folding up, arms out to the side. You might just want to do that, or you could bend the elbows. So twist the top half one way, the bottom half is staying pointing to the front. back, twist the other way, and back. Good. Arms down, leg down. One more. Fold the knee up. Little tiny hip and knee bend, and back up. And again, little hip and knee bend. Sore knees, if you don't want to do it, you could do the turning the head or moving your arms instead. Just bend a fraction, and back up. And going again, and back up. Swap legs. So really feeling the bottom of your foot on the floor or the mat. Remember, easier on a solid floor, so if you are wobbly, you know, coming off the mat onto a nice hard floor makes it a bit easier. If your balance is good, doing it on the mat or on the carpet. Little hip and knee bends. Great, okay. Both feet on the ground, feet about hip width apart. Imagine you've got a nice still pond in front of you. You're going to bend at the hips, keep your back nice and straight. Just lean over as if you were looking at your reflection in the pond. So your bottom goes out the back, leaning over, chin tucking in, back of the neck nice and long, and come back up again. So you're tipping forward from the hips. Your back stays straight at the moment. Imagine looking at yourself, a reflection in the pond. So you're not putting your head in, you're looking at the reflection of your body in the pond. And come back up. Bottom going out behind you. Couple more of those. So come forward, let the knees just slightly soften. Chin tucking in. And coming back up. And going one more, so bending forward. Okay, this time now, tuck in the chin, scoop in the tummy, roll down as if you were going to touch your toes. Right down, let the head dangle, draw in the tummy, unfurl all the way back up. And then you could reach your hands right up towards the ceiling. And then bring the arms down, chin onto your chest, roll right the way down. So even weight through the feet, dangle the arms, dangle the head right down, let the knees go soft, scoop the tummy, unfurl all the way back up. Stretch the arms right up towards the roof. And again, coming down, one more, chin on your chest, roll right the way down. Let the head dangle, let the arms dangle. Draw the tummy in, unfurl all the way back up. That's great. Okay. Come down so that you're lying on your back on the mat. Let's get that out of the way a moment. So lying on your back, knees bent. Maybe take your feet to the edge of the mat and then let the knees just drop in together. Think of the shoulder blades sort of melting down into the floor. Just let your body sink down into the ground. Focus on your breathing a moment. So just gently, if you rest your hands on your upper tummy, just gentle breaths underneath your hands. So as you breathe in, your tummy comes up. As you breathe out, your tummy goes down. Maybe a couple of deeper breaths. So just breathing right in. Really filling the lungs right up with air. Long breath out. So just a gentle sigh out. You're not pushing the air out. It's not like you're blowing a balloon up or something. You're not forcing the air out. Just the elastic recoil of the lungs and the ribcage will let the air come out by itself. One more good deep breath. Good. Shuffle the feet in. Feet fairly close to your bottom. Thighs parallel. Hands on the mat beside you, press into your feet. We're doing a spine curl, peel your bottom up away from the floor. Little breath at the top, roll back down again, one bone at a time. Just really getting your back moving. Nice and smooth. Feeling up. So it's the front of the hips going towards the roof, not the chest or the tummy. Good. Those wanting to make that a little bit more challenging, come up. Maybe rest your fingers at the front of your hips. So if you find your sticky outy hip bones, come down a couple of inches, just into that sort of crease at the top of the leg. Drop down there, squeeze your bottom, push back up. Drop down again, push back up. Drop down, push back up, and then maybe roll all the way down. And again, coming up. Maybe this time, see if you can drop down on one side only. Push back up. Drop down on the other side. Push back up. Drop down on one side. Back up. Drop down on the other. Back up. Roll right down. So when you're doing that, the whole pelvis isn't twisting. You're just releasing one hip. So let the buttock go on that side. Squeeze it, push it back up. Drop down on the other. So it's not a massive movement, it's quite subtle. Drop down on one side, push back up. Drop down on the other side, push it back up. If that's not happening, maybe just go back to the curling and the little pulses. Nice and smooth. That's good. Roll right the way down. And just gather up the knees, one knee to your chest, other knee up, cross the ankles, hold the knees, just a bit of gentle rocking. Nice and smooth, just releasing through your back. That's good. And then uncross the legs, keep hold of one knee, so both hands on one knee, but your back slightly flattened into the floor. Press out through one leg. So up towards the ceiling, slightly easier. More towards the wall in front of you is a bit tougher. Draw that leg in, swap your hands over, press out through the other leg. So you can either point the toes or have your foot pulled up towards you. So it's a single leg stretch, back in imprint, swapping the hands, swapping the legs. Those wanting to make it harder, gently tucking the chin, curl your head and shoulders up. Pressing out. So shoulders down away from your ears. Nice big gap between your ear and your shoulder. Think of really pushing that foot right out away from you. So next, keep the head down. Great. Cross the legs again, maybe put the other ankle on front. So if you're normally right over left, do left over right. A little bit of knee rocking. Could gently roll from side to side maybe. Make sure you don't go too far. Tip right over. A little bit of rocking from side to side. Go back to knees to the chest. Great. Pop the feet down. Both arms to the ceiling. Back of the shoulders relaxed. One arm back over the top of your head. Draw it back up. Other arm back over the top. And back up. Both arms back. See if you can feel anything going on through the lower tummy. And come back up. And again, both arms going back. And back up. Same arm and leg. So maybe right arm going back, press out through the right leg. And come back up. Left arm and left leg. Remember, if you get into a muddle, just stick with just doing the arms and the legs. So right arm and right leg, left arm comes down beside you. Left arm and left leg. Diagonal arms and legs, right arm, left leg. Press out through the heel. Left arm, right leg. Press out through the heel. Right arm, left leg. So you can either have your foot along the floor or have your heel just above the mat. Left arm and right leg. How about both arms, one leg? That's good. Both arms arms in the other leg. Both arms in one leg. Both arms in the other leg. That's great. Good. Okay. Bring the arms down. Turn over so you're lying. Turn over onto all fours maybe. So, hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath your hips, head in line with the rest of your back, chin tucking in. Gently draw your tummy up away from the mat. And you can maybe just start off just rocking your bottom from side to side. If your knees don't like it, don't do it. So just gently shifting the hips. You could add in, as you take your hips to the right, sort of turn your head, try and look over the right side of your shoulder to your bottom. Hips to the left, look to the left. Hips to the right, look to the right. Hips to the left, look to the left. Good. Press right out into the hands, chin tucking in, back of the neck nice and long. Push one leg back behind you. So stretch it right out, pull the toes up towards you. So bend the ankle. So toes now pointing straight down at the floor. Hold that there. Bring the leg back in. Swap legs. So press right out, toes up towards you. Keep that feeling of really pushing into the floor. Good. And come back. This time maybe left arm floating out in front. Hold it there. And come down. Right arm out in front. Hold it there. Good. Take the hands a little bit wider. Take the knees back a little bit. Tuck the toes underneath. Come up into a plank. So pressing right out. If that feels too strong, just have your knees on the floor. So knees on the mat. Hands wide. Keep pushing the floor away from you. Draw your tummy up away from the ground, or you're up. Nice diagonal line. Head, shoulders, bottom, out to the feet. Those feeling strong, you could now lower yourself down to the mat. If you're not feeling so strong, pop the knees down first. Bend the elbows all the way down. Legs apart a bit. Hands on the mat. Press up into a cobra. So back bending backwards, coming down, up onto hands and knees, bottom all the way back to child pose. So right back, stretch the arms right out, tuck your bottom down in between your heels. Breathe into the back of the ribs. Come forward again, hands nice and wide, either on your knees. So you're just trying to get that sort of diagonal line again. Head, shoulders, bottom to the knees. Or those who can, come more into the plank. Hold there, tummy up and in. Those feeling strong, bend the elbows, lower yourself in one piece to the floor. Otherwise drop the knees, bend the elbows, right down. Legs apart, hands on the mat. Pressing up into a cobra. Once you're there, maybe turn your head to the right. Come back, turn your head to the left. And back. Down onto the tummy. Up to hands and knees again. Bottom all the way back. If your knees don't like it, you could curl on your side. Bring your knees to your chest. So right back, head down. Breathing into the back of the ribs. Lovely. Okay. Turn back over onto your back. So lying on your back, knees bent, pop your hands underneath your head. So you're just cradling your head in your hands. Maybe take the elbows to the roof, let them drop all the way back to the floor. And again, elbows to the ceiling. Let them drop right back. So you're really opening out the front of the shoulders there. And again, elbows up. Let them drop right back. We're just going to do a little curl up. So tuck in the chin, engage the pelvic floor, scoop the lower tummy, curl your head and shoulders up. Look down over the top of the knees. And release back down. So you're just using your hands like a bit of a hammock just to support your head. Think of sliding your ribs down the front there. Back of the knees staying soft, so just watch that you're not gripping the knees. Curling up and releasing back down. Straight tummy muscle doing the work. Okay, you can change it a bit. Maybe come up and across with a slight diagonal twist so that you're thinking the front of the shoulder towards the opposite knee. Release down. Other side. So one elbow staying pretty much on the floor now. One elbow staying back where you can hardly see it. Imagine your hands are like a wooden coat hanger behind your head. They're making that shape. They're not coming forward over your ears. So crisscross tummy muscles doing more of the work. Gently scooping in, curling up. Just going a couple more. That's good. Rest your head down. Just let the neck release. Maybe take your nose in little tiny circles. Start off about the size of a ping pong ball. And go a bit bigger into a tennis ball. And a little bit bigger maybe into a netball. And then go round the other way. Start off netball size. Come back to tennis ball size. Come back to golf ball size. Good. Slide one leg right down flat. Bring the other knee up towards your chest. Grab a hold behind your thigh. So you can interlink the fingers together. Take your foot up towards the roof. So really push out through the heel. And come down. And again. Foot up towards the ceiling. So think about what's going on through your lower back a little bit. So you've got a little bit of a hollow in your back before you start. You're aiming to keep that as you push the leg up. Hamstring stretch. So just getting those hamstrings lengthening. Front of the thigh working so you get that reciprocal action. So when the front of the thigh works, the hamstrings automatically will let go at the back. Great, okay, just notice which thumb you've got on the top at the moment. So you've interlinked the fingers, you've either got your right thumb or your left thumb on top of the other one. Okay, slide that leg down, flat, bring the other one up, interlink your fingers, but maybe try and get the other thumb on top, which feels really weird. But anyway, it's quite good, just change things around a little bit. So you've normally got your right thumb on the top, so you can get your left thumb on the top. Fingers still interlinked, hold behind the thigh, push your foot up towards the roof, and come down. And again, press up, and down, and again. Right up, get the knee as straight as you can. That's good. So just lengthening out through the hamstrings at the back. Pushing out through the heel. Good. Both feet down, knees bent. Arms out to the sides, keep your knees together, ankles together, just drop your knees right over one way, turn your head the opposite way. So nice twisting stretch, back of the shoulders staying down on the mat. breathing into the tummy. Okay, scoop the tummy in, knees back up into the centre. Need to shift over on the mat a little bit, drop your knees the other way. So keep the knees stuck together, ankles together, so the bottom of your feet come off the floor, back of the shoulders staying down. Just turning the head. Knees one way, head the opposite way, palms up. Good. Scoop in the tummy, bring the knees back up into the middle. Either turn onto your side, come slowly up to sitting, or hold behind the thigh, tuck in the chin, gently roll up. Come right up into sitting. Those of you who are a bit stiff through your back or your hips, you might want to sit up on your brick, or you could fold the mat up, make a little bodge with that. So sit right up tall, cross the legs. Again, this time maybe cross the other foot in front. So whichever way you naturally wanted to go, then switch so you go the other way. Sit right up tall, chin tucking in, fingertips out on the mat. And then maybe just take one arm, maybe thumb up, lengthen and reach through that arm all the way up to the ceiling, up and over. So keep your bottom stuck on the floor or on your brick, right up and over. And come back. Think of drawing a big arc with your fingers. Fingertips to the mat. Sit tall. Lengthen and reach right the way up and over. So you're getting a nice stretch right the way down through your side. Press out through the fingertips. Bottom staying down on the floor. And come back up. And going again. Fingers right up and over. And come back. And one more on the other side. Lengthen and reach right the way up, over the top. Bottom staying down on the ground. Good. Bring the arms down. Come slowly up into standing. Get rid of the mat, the block. Stand nice and tall, chin tucking in, back of the neck nice and long. Maybe link your fingers behind your back. So fingers linked behind you, chin tucking in, feet about hip width apart. Just bending forward again, look down into that nice pond in front of you. Float the arms up behind you. Hold it there. Chin tucking in, tummy in. And come back up. And going again. So send the arms right out behind you. Tipping forward from the hips. Knees just soft, chin tucked in. Lengthen and reach right back through the arms. Nice stretch for the shoulders there. And come back up. Unlink the fingers. Slide the shoulders up and let them drop. And again, slide up and let them relax. Thank you very much. There we go, another week. Thank you. Bye.